using so, so that, and so as to. When do we use so, so that, and so as to? Connective so. We use so to express the result of an action. Example: Tom wants to be a great voice actor, so he practices a lot. We place so in the middle of the sentence and before the result. Connective so that. We use so that to express reason or the purpose. We often use so that with modal verbs such as can, will, may for sentences about the present or future, while we use could, would, might for sentences about the past. Example: we have to get a taxi so that we can arrive at the cinema on time. This part is the purpose of why we have to get a taxi. We put so that before the reason or the purpose of the action. In this case, the action is get a taxi. Example 2. Tom bought the ticket early so that he could get a good seat. He could get a good seat is the purpose of why Tom bought the ticket early. Connective so as to. We use so as to express reason or purpose. The connective so as to should be followed by a bare infinitive. Example: Sally bought a cookbook so as to learn how to make desserts. Learn how to make dessert is the purpose of why Sally bought a cookbook. And after so as to, we use the bare infinitive learn. The negative form of so as to is so as not to. Example: please turn down the volume so as not to disturb others. The action is turn down the volume, and the purpose of this action is not to disturb others. Review. When do we use so, so that, or so as to? We use so to express the result of an action. We use so that to express the reason or purpose of an action, and it is often used with modal verbs. We use so as to or so as not to express reason or purpose. They must be followed by a bare infinitive. Guided practice. Number 1. Kobe has basketball training every week. He can improve basketball skills. This is the purpose. And we have the pattern subject verb object, so we should use so that. I would like to highlight this modal verb can. Number 2. Kobe has basketball training every week. Improve his basketball skill. This improve is the verb, and it is a bare infinitive. The answer is so as to. Number 3. Kobe wants to improve his basketball skills. He has basketball training every week. This part is the result of Kobe wanting to improve his basketball skill. Therefore, we use so here. Number 4. Betty wants to enter the best class. She studies very hard. This part is the result of Betty wanting to enter the best class. Therefore, we use so here. Number 5. Betty studies very hard. She can enter the elite class. This part is the purpose of the action Betty is studying very hard. We use so that. Again, I would like to highlight this modal verb can. Number 6. Betty studies very hard. Enter the elite class. Okay, again, this part is the purpose of why Betty is studying very hard. We have to use so as to, because here we have the bare infinitive enter. Number 7. Betty studies very hard. Fail the exam. We have to use so as, not to, because Betty studies very hard. The purpose is not to fail the exam. Number 8. Sans got a fever. He saw a doctor. So he saw a doctor. Number 9. Jeffrey finished the work quickly. Stay after school. Again, Jeffrey actually does not want to stay after school, and that is the purpose, not to stay after school. Therefore, the answer is so as not to. The end.